Hi there and welcome back to another Delphox Cards video. Today I'm continuing on with the small forwards. Let's just hop right into it. Small forward 2 book. So this leaves only a few left. At the time of making this, again, Tatum was not, you could kind of see it was his rookie year, and I thought, oh, he's up and coming. Well, now he's obviously one of the better players in the NBA. So got a Tatum Raider rookie in the middle there. I probably should have that, sleeved up, but yeah, a couple Jason Tatums there. Next we got a 90s stud in Grant Hill. A couple of really cool Grant Hills there. I had his jersey when I was a kid. Got it at a rummage sale from across the street where we lived. The Pistons blue, not the green teal, but the legit like ones like that. And so I always kind of had an affinity for Grant Hill. Just I thought, he's pretty cool. Injuries plagued him, and that was kind of the bummer of his career. This is the exact jersey I had here. But a unit at the top of his game when he was healthy. His clips are really cool. He was the next big thing, and then he wasn't. But he contributed, I would say, meaningful minutes on all the teams he was on, and statistically. Obviously I was a little younger at the beginning of his career, but yeah, he was a good player though. Was on quite a bit of teams. PG-13, like the Z team one, the Pinnacle Z team, but Paul George. I don't know what it is about Paul George. I got to watch him in college, and he used to be so electrifying, and like all studs, he gets old, and sometimes these players think they're still at the top of their game, and I think his best years are kind of behind him, but just because of the injury bug, he's just always hurt. What are you supposed to do? DeRozan, another guy. I'd put DeRozan as a A-B+ player for his career. Good, not great. Obviously a lot better than majority of basketball players in the world, but in the realm of Hall of Famers. And kind of had a resurgence with the Bulls for a few years, but we'll see here. Peja Stojakovic. Absolutely love Peja. You got to root for the white shooter, right? Every once in a while. But yeah, he was a beast. You got Sean Marion, another guy that I really enjoyed, especially in his Dallas years. But I got his son's jersey at a Goodwill. And yeah, he was very good. The Matrix, still like a top, like, I don't even know. That's a top nickname, The Matrix. Like, come on. Got some cool. And then I know he's not that good, but I love Latrell Sprewell. That guy, when he was on the Knicks, I absolutely loved him, and the T-Wolves. So Latrell, a monster. He was good for a few years. He was never, a great or anything, but I like Latrell. Probably, he was a backseat to the star guy, but big enough to where people knew him. You got Richard Jefferson, the meme on TikTok now. But do not take away the fact that, first of all, not to back up, love these cards. Going to keep saying that. Not going to take away from the fact that, Richard Jefferson was a unit. Very good piece on every team he was on. On that Pistons team that I loved, Tayshaun. I would say Tayshaun is my 5th out of the starters that I enjoyed. That card is amazing. That is just sweet. Obviously, I think it would go Ben, and then Rip, and then Chauncey. Maybe Rip, Chauncey tied, and then Rashid, and then Tayshaun. And then I got a Brandon Ingram, a Jae'Sean Tate down there just because it's a cool card. Iceman. Some more Brandon Ingrams. Got some cool ones of him. Decent one. I just always seem to pull him in things, so that's why I have a lot of him. Tony Kukoc. I like this card a lot. Tony Kukoc, a big piece. Love that card. Of the Bulls championships in the later half. But he was very, very good. The argument's coming on now. With Scotty and Tony, through the 90s where they want to chip together, just them, no Mike. I don't know. That whole offense runs around Michael Jordan. So Iggy, big piece on the Warriors teams. Then you got Ron Artest, Meta World Peace. I don't know what he is now, but Ron Artest, one of the most crazy dudes in the NBA. Stackhouse, just a very solid player in his career, statistically. I remember getting his Lego person. But Jerry Stackhouse, yeah, I have nothing else. He's just very through and through solid. Tobias Harris, probably more of a power forward, but at the time, maybe a small. I have some really cool Tobias Harris cards. He is so underwhelmed me. I thought he was going to be so good when he first left the Bucks, and yeah, he's just kind of underwhelmed me, but he's still a good player. X-Man, Xavier McDaniel. I really like X-Man. Like trying to find his cards. And Kenny Walker. Kenny Skywalker. We talked about him in my Mems card video. That is like one of the coolest nicknames because I'm a Star Wars fan. We got Detlef Schrempf. Very solid 90s star on every team he was on. A lot of Detlef here. I think my dad was kind of a fan there. Maybe not, but Chris Mullin, I put him in that same category of just solid star. Chris Mullin was a very good star. A player for his career. You know, obviously not a championship guy or anything, but good player nonetheless. I like those hand-drawn ones. Then we got, as my dad would like to call him, the Big Log, but Glenn Big Dog Robinson. Decent buck. Had, I would say, put together a decent NBA career, you know, decent enough to where people know him. I don't know why I have David Robinson up here. It's kind of weird. I don't know why I have a David Robinson card there. I'm usually pretty organized with these, but yeah, weirdly enough. My eventual goal is to sort them all by like what team and era they played on, but that would be down the line. So, and Rashard Lewis, again, a good piece on all the teams he was on. Really good player. Small forward, power forward. He could have been kind of considered both ways there. Jeremy Grant, you know, probably comes out of the book now. A couple stars here. Yeah. And then you got guys like MPJ, Beauchamp. I just got a few of him. Desmond Bain with those short little arms. I love Corey Kispert just because of the Gonzaga, or I think it's Gonzaga, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Gonzaga. So yeah, that would be the end of the small forwards that I enjoy there to collect. And yeah, thanks again for watching. How you liking the NBA videos? If you watch this, even if you just want to put, hey, I like this small forward, I like this player, toss it down there. Love the comments. So as always, may the Lord bless you, and have a good one.